Going live in the place to be. Going live in the place to be. Loving me and loving you. Oh, my prophets too. Going live, baby. Going live like a lady. Trying to go live. Trying to go live. Food train, my hello. Let's clean something real quick. We'll get vertical. It's a nice piece, Trying to go live. Yes, hello. Hello. Oh, yeah. Hold on 1 second, guys and gals. Shut the door here. We get started. How's everybody doing? Merry Christmas. That quick, huh? Ah! Live. Not started yet. Going to get it. Hey, how are you? Welcome. Yes. If you're not, please subscribe to the channel. How are you? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that time of year. Happy Christmas Eve. Yes, welcome. Welcome. Merry Christmas. A very Merry Christmas. As Mr. Hooper used to say it with that emphasis. Merry Christmas. And a very Merry Christmas to you. Just like that it was, actually. Or was that in Scrooge? One of those, there was an accent like that, but I swore a Sesame Street album, a Christmas. I used to love those Sesame Street Christmas albums, and I swore Mr. Hooper or the Sesame Street itself around the holiday times. But yes, Merry Christmas, everybody. Christmas Eve. I got a video up. Just had a little Chinese. Not gonna lie, with a little bit of spring roll. Was alright, I'm not gonna lie. The Chinese restaurant I've been boasting about, I think it's good, but it's not as good as it was. So that didn't work too well. So I may try another one in the area or something. But I really wasn't in the mood for it. But I figured, you know, I'd try. Hello, how are you? Welcome. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Merry Christmas to everybody. So it's whack. I can't really prop that up. Try to charge up a little battery. How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody, yeah, Christmas came quick too, and it stinks when it's on a. Well, it sucks actually when it's on like a Wednesday, and then you got to go back to work the next day. You know, it's nice when it's like on a Friday or a Saturday. But I had some really good Christmas as a kid. I used to love it. Best times of my life. Best times of my life were Christmas. It was such a great time. How we doing? Yes. Yeah, I'm happy for Christmas. Christmas Eve. Yeah, I was more in the spirit this year. I got my tree. There's like 400 lights on it. So you see it there. Yeah, I got like 400 lights. And then I got lights all around. I got old school lights right there. And then I got lights everywhere else going around. All around. I just didn't put lights in the back because it's really bright. And what I like is yeah, I'll shut all the lights off and I'll just have the Christmas lights on at night and I get better sleep and it's just so much more peaceful. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got talked into getting a tree. I was at Walmart shopping with someone and she was like she had to check Christmas stuff. So she said I should get the $25 6 foot fake and I'm like, nah, I don't want to spend the money and I was like, well, maybe I will. And then I got it and I got some ornaments excuse me and the lights and stuff and then it took me a while to set the tree up, but I mean I started stringing lights and I had a all right tree top for it and I put the ornaments and everything on it, so I enjoyed it. Yeah, I I always loved Christmas decorations, still do, and this is probably the first time in, I don't know, 4 or 5 years that I've actually done any type of decorations. How are you? Welcome. And if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. Sorry. Let's make sure we got a reach. Hold on a second. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's better. How's everybody doing? Where are you from, Siohan? That's how I say it. If you're still there. I see, but not. Looks like we got one on. Workout routine. Uh yeah, more of the bro split. I do like do cardio maybe I don't know, 2 or 3 days a week, maybe 2 days a week minimal. Uh but I do like chest. Usually focus chest one day because I do flat bench and then I do upper dumbbell press, upper bench dumbbell press, and I do different things. Sometimes I'll superset that up with plate raises. I throw push-ups in. So I usually, but then like shoulders, sometimes I'll do like shoulders and arms. So I'll do like, barbell shoulder press and then go into maybe like a bicep curl barbell times uh dip and 3 or 4, usually 4 sets on those. So that's 8 sets right there. And then, different shoulder stuff, one arm neutral presses, snatches, uh, different things like that. But yeah, I try to hit a lot of pull-ups. I try to incorporate a lot of burpees. Burpees are tough for me, but I try to. How are you? I work for Google, but yeah, I try to get the pull-ups in. I got to work burpees more. Um, but yeah, I try to get the chest dips in, the tricep dips in. I'll vary it. I'll do body weight to failure, and then I'll add weight. So sometimes I'll do like a 5 by 5. you know. Um, so yeah, just different things here and there. So I don't really, I have a hard time putting on muscle that the camera makes it look better. Um, so I mean, like, okay, hold on a minute here, man. So hold on, can't really. Hold on. Oh yeah. All right, so you see, like, you know, like the camera will make it look. But I mean, I'm small. I'm only like, I weighed in today at um, yeah, little angle here. But I weighed in today at and it's not the best angle because I'm vertical right now. But yeah, you see a little bit. But I weighed in at 116. I weighed in at 117.9. I fasted. I didn't eat for like almost 30 hours today. Like 20, 25, 4 hours. Thank you. But the camera makes them look bigger, I think. I don't know. Well, no, maybe they look about like that. I've been taking a lot of DHEA. I've been overdosing on it. And I've been noticing I'm going to get my testosterone checked, the whole panel, in a couple months to see where I'm at. But my muscles are definitely fuller, and not fuller, but they look like I take creatine, but it doesn't do anything. But it actually taking a DHEA kind of makes me look pumped, even when I don't weight lift. I seem to be more pumped by taking, and I range my DHEA from 100 to 400 milligrams. So I'll go 4 times the dose. And I know that can be taxing on the kidneys. Well, more so the adrenals. DHEA it converts to testosterone, and I didn't think I would convert it. But for some reason, taking 1 to 400 milligrams throughout a few months had my testosterone. It was 936. So that's why I want to know what it's at now, because I've been still taking a lot. So my testosterone at 47, I believe, is still in the 900s by taking this DHEA. And now when I was doing TRT for a little bit, but then they stopped me. Um, my testosterone was just a little over 900, and that was getting a shot of the synthetic testosterone cypionate. So once a week at 100, it was 100 milligrams a week, and the DHEA raised it more. What? See? But yeah, Memi Cat, Memi, what is it? Memi Ags, Memi X, Memi G's. If you're still on, just hit a lot of pull-ups. But what I've been trying to do now is I suck on the bench. Like, I'm not strong on the bench press. Squats are getting better, and I'm going almost as low as I can go. Squats are getting better, but I suck at bench and I suck at barbell shoulder press. I'm not the strongest in those areas, you know. But I've been trying now to like focus more on a little bit lighter weight and like really concentrate on coming down and different things, trying to like tense up the muscle a little bit more. And so I don't know. I mean, I don't have the best genetics for it, and my life's I don't really eat for muscle growth. So the DHEA, creatine, creatine is good actually for strength. That might work, and that's actually supposed to be pretty good. And older people supposedly can use that more. Creatine monohydrate, and it's cheap, is something to try for strength. Definite, and for more endurance and strength is creatine. Women can take DHEA. Uh, I honestly don't think there's a problem with it because you're welcome. DHEA raises testosterone. Now, in women, it actually, when you read it about men, it seems to like nullify. But when you read the benefits of DHEA for women, it seems that it can be more risky for like more man type like voice change, and but that's not going to happen, or hair growth or whatever. But the DHEA seems to have more benefit for the testosterone purpose, and testosterone for women will obviously make them stronger. um so I believe that a little DHEA, and I think you can get them even in 50 milligram capsules. You don't really even need 100 milligram. You could probably get like 50 milligrams and start with that, and maybe like once every other day, or start with like 50 milligrams and then, you know, well, I would go 50 milligrams for like a week or two to get it in your system, and then you could go every other day after that maybe to see. But DHEA and creatine would be something. Creatine you don't need to look much into. That's something where, and you don't need to load it. I believe like they say that on the bottle it's going to say take 5 grams 4 times a day for a week. You can try doing that, but I think that's a little bit too much. I think if you just took like 5 grams in the morning and maybe 5 grams like before dinner, just for like maybe 5 days, and then after that just take it before you would exercise or something, or do something strenuous or whatnot. But the creatine is very good for endurance, and for like people trying to get extra muscular endurance for weightlifting, and also for endurance for running and stuff like that. I don't think it does anything for me. I don't think I react. I think I'm what they call a non whatever. I don't think it does anything for me. But I would give it a shot though, because a lot of people it works for. I'm trying, yeah. Let's see, health for strength. Yeah, that's probably the two. Yeah. How old are you? I take sublingual B12 every day. Well, I mean, when I remember, I have a good brand that's on Amazon. It's sublingual. It's a very good brand. Hold on a minute. Yeah, they're called B12 Easy Melts. So it's B12 easy melts. And yeah, that's a necessity. Well, yeah, unless you're on like an all fruit diet. Not. But yeah, on Amazon. But if you're not on a diet, it's a necessity. But if you're on all fruit, you wouldn't need B12. And if it was low in the body, you wouldn't need B12. But that's if it was strictly all fruit. But for people like us, we need B12, especially to protect the myelin sheath and the nerves. Yeah, oh, definitely. Yeah, everybody needs B12. Everybody, especially as one gets older, they yeah, and we don't make B12. That's why the B12 shots are the best. Hello, hello, welcome. Yes, but yeah, the B12 is good, and it really protects the nervous system, which I'm sure you know, and the myelin sheath is really what it hones in on, I think. But it's very good for the neurological system. Um, yeah, and also there's something else that's good for the neurological. Oh, NAC um, is something else. Nutricose makes a good NAC. Um, yeah, they make a good NAC, and you get in the powder, and that's another good thing for the neurological system too, I believe. Um, I'm not sure if that's neurological system or something else. I'm drawing a blank, but it's a good added thing. Trying to think for what else for you're welcome. Yeah, and the bentophetamine B1, which is fat soluble B1. That's very good for neurological neuropathies, hands and tingling of the feet and stuff like that. So that's something else that's used too. So I'd say B12, B complex, uh, the bentophetamine. Um, yeah, those are definitely good. Um, yeah, yeah. It's weird how much B12 does a lot. Yeah, B12 it's all right for energy. Sometimes you might feel a little bit off the beginning, but then you kind of lose that. You don't really, it doesn't. But um, yeah, I would try creatine monohydrate, and there are non-stimulant energy drinks or powders that you can find on Amazon that have different B vitamins and different herbs in them. That is a non-stimulant, no caffeine type of, and that would work too. And the ingredients usually aren't too bad in those, but that's something else that can give you pep if you add all that together. And then a lot of times you got to try to just make the concoction and run with, and just kind of do it. Because sometimes I take 200 milligrams of caffeine. I don't really even feel it. And that's a pill. That's not good, but I try to take 100 milligrams, but working out so early, I need something. But I think I'm immune to caffeine now. some weird way. Well, welcome again. Yeah, I got a little. Trying to think. Yeah, that would be good. How are you guys? Perfect. Welcome. Merry Christmas, everybody. Well, if you celebrate, if you're not a member, please subscribe. All right, GPO. That's cool. I used to love the rap group CPO. They sang a song called Ballad of a Menace. Merry Christmas. CPO. All right. Wait, what was it? It wasn't CP. Was it CPO? Oh. Oh, yeah, it was CPO. Wait, right? I think so. Oh, okay, so it's the right song. Ballad of a Menace. Yeah. All right, CPO, right? Because when you said GPO, I'm like, oh, damn, CPO, Ballad of a Menace. Yeah, that's a hard song. That's a hard song. And the heavy guy that said the Ballad of a Menace, he's yeah, it's sick. I love that. Love MC8 too. Love Spice One too. A lot of good guys out of the West. A lot of it's yeah, and it's weird because back in the day, people thought I had friends that thought all that was whack. Spice One, all those guys, Three Times Crazy, all that, keeping it on the real, Three Times Crazy, all that stuff. People thought were whack, and then now all of a sudden you come to a time where there's a genre in music where it's just yeah, where it's just totally like failed hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And now everybody's like, now when I talk to those guys, the same guy, he's like all like for that. Like he loves like MC loves it. Spice One, uh, E40 was another one. I remember liking E40 back when he first like in the mid '90s, or like and yeah, same thing. And then now when you see E40 with his flow even more refined, bodying all the youngsters and stuff, you have a better respect. So a lot of the because I think a lot of it was because the Pacs, the Biggies, the Nas's, the KRS Ones, the Tribe Called Quest, the this, the that. I think with all of that, it made those guys look a little whack because they were different from like a lot of the hard Wu Tang, stuff like that. So I think back then it might have made it easier to point a finger and say that. So I don't hold it against anybody. But now when you see the way it is, you realize those guys had skill just like the rest. I mean, not like Nas, obviously. Jay-Z, I'm sorry, I think is trash. I hope I don't offend anybody, but Jay-Z's shit. I'm sorry, he's trash. Um, I don't think he has any skill whatsoever. Not at all. I don't know. I'd like to see him battle. I'd have to see him battle to let you know if he has skill or not. But definitely not a Jay-Z fan. Yes, term. Definitely. But yeah, man. I mean, definitely, 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 my friend. Definitely. You know, like I guess your hip hop then, like Most Def, Talib Kweli, there's just Pharoah Monk, there's just LL Cool J, his like, Bad and Walking Like a Panther and that, that album and just like Diggable Planets and that type of rap back then and yeah, you do. 3 6 Mafia. How old are you? Yeah, MF Doom. MF Doom. You know what's crazy? I never knew about MF Doom until like a few years ago. I don't understand maybe the way the tapes ran. Maybe he was, oh, well, you know your stuff pretty good then. Wow, for 19 and this day, hats off to you, man. Wow. Holy. You know about all those guys I was naming and you're 19? You know about Nucleus? The song Jam on It? It was a breakdancing song from the 80s. Oh, okay then. Well, God bless your ma. Yeah, I did that to my daughter, and my daughter, she's 17, and she loves the 3 6 Mafia, Puya, Suicide Boys. I like them too. I love Suicide Boys, especially the guy that's more harmonic. It gets you like, sometimes I'll be working out and I'll just replay the song over and over again, because it just gives you that, and there's a few stuff that she's had me listen to, some rap that I thought was pretty good. Yeah, definitely. But she likes all that. She likes the Phil Collins, and the stuff like that too. Because when she was young, and I worked out a lot because I got into it more in my 30s. I did P90X and that's a good thing too. If you want to cheat in a way, get the first P90X and just have a pull up bar and a bench and free weights, and you'll get ripped up and pretty big, or like, cut up like me within 6 months to a year. I did it for 3 years, so that's what's kind of helped keep the shape. And then I guess whatever I'm doing is enough to make it look how it looks now. Yeah, he's extremely underrated. Yeah, 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 definitely. MF Doom must have been more underground than back when a lot of the pop, like when Nas and all that, like when Pun or like when, not Pun, like when Fat Joe came out with Flow Joe, like that era, like early 90s, like 90, like 92, like 93, 94, 95. So if MF Doom was more underground then, that's probably why I didn't hear of him. And you're definitely, you got to be right on that, because a lot of the music I hear on that, yeah, definitely R.I.P. Nah, he's nasty, and I didn't realize how nasty he was until I started listening to him. Oh, I didn't even know that. Wow. All right, really? In the early 80s? Huh. So if Doom was putting stuff out, like early 80s was Curtis Blow, Fat Boys, Run DMC, Slick Rick, all those guys. 3 6 Mafia wasn't even out then. So MF Doom was doing stuff like those hardcore guys that came out that weren't out yet. Early 80s, there was no Easy E yet. No, 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 there was Run DMC. Wait, were there Easy E early 80s? I don't think early 80s, depending on the time in the 80s. I don't know when Easy E dropped. Easy E was what, like later, like I forgot when Easy Does It came out. But if he was early 80s, then I can agree with you. I didn't know that. I didn't know anything about Doom. And I'm ashamed of myself for not knowing about Doom. I really am. Because I should know about Doom being a hip hop head. I that's a strike against me. Oh, well, if that's true, then he paved the way for all those guys that came after him. How old is MF Doom? Because that's disco right there, and that's that goes to late seven. Yeah, all right, early. All right then. So if he's around that time, and if guys were listening to him, damn man, he didn't get the credit he deserved, huh? I didn't know he was that. I thought he was like 90s. I didn't know he was that early. How old are you, Term, to know all this too? Just curious. I'm 47. I'm ashamed I didn't know about Doom. Yeah, I love the disco. Damn. I could believe it because you had like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. So, oh, I got you, man. Nice. 47. So, right behind you. All right. And you had like, what was it? Another Bad Creation. Uh, uh, there were a couple 12-year-old groups I remember. Um, so yeah, so I can definitely believe a 12-year-old. He must have been a hard 12-year-old. I liked Illegal back in the day when I was a teenager. I always loved that song. I think I was like 95 maybe. Was it 95? No, that was 94, 93. But whenever that song came out. But I did like Illegal. That's pretty cool. 50, huh? But yeah, I love the disco too. Especially like the Bee Gees, Tavares. Yes, that's true. Michael Jackson was. Yeah, he paved the way for a lot too. Michael Jackson was nasty. And yeah, he was one dude at a young age, huh? Most definitely. Yeah, no, I hear you. I couldn't either, I don't think. Maybe I could. Well, if I was in school, yeah, I think well, no, I might have been on the cusp then on that. Yeah, I didn't know Doom was so, oh, shoot, I gotta put the Chinese food away. I love Chinese here. I did a video, the video's up. It was pretty good. Wasn't bad. Yeah. Those were some good ones. Yeah. Magic Mike. A lot of bass. Rakim. Oh, Raheem the Dream. I'm gonna put this in the fridge. Yeah, tastes even better now. I saw these, huh? Look at these. Yeah, Boogie Down Productions. KRS-One. I don't know. He'd be a tough one to beat in a freestyle battle. You know? Public Enemy. Rakim. Houdini. A lot of good ones. A lot of good ones. Make sure my stomach's doing all right. Yeah. All right. Merry Christmas. And a very Merry Christmas. And a very Merry Christmas. And a very Merry Christmas. I'm trying to think what. Yes, a very Merry Christmas. Thank you, Brian. Brian lives. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. Thank you all for the support. Definitely appreciate it. Appreciate the support to the channel. You know, I like to do lives. I don't know. I actually just like to be on YouTube doing content. It's for me. So, you know, I appreciate it. I'm glad everybody, you know, gets some interest in that. And, you know, hopefully, crap, it's falling everywhere. I got candy everywhere. I shouldn't be having all this candy. I got so much candy I could open a candy store. I have like 7 or 8 candy bars of these hazelnut things. I have a big here, I'll show you. I got a bunch of these Skittle things here. I got this nice Milky Way. I got like 10 of these. 4 bags of these. These things are like $6 a bag, but they came in a salvage bin, and I'm like, well, I'm helping myself, you know. Shouldn't be eating this. Probably have diabetes. No, I don't think, not yet, but I don't eat it. You know, I mean, it stays a while, but I pick at it. The problem is the sugar calories add up, you know. And then I have these. We're gonna have one right now. We got some Big Y salted caramel cookies. What do you say? Should I have one? Yeah. Add to the. You know. Yeah. What the hell? We're gonna even try one of these. Oh, I can't handle. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh well. Mm-hmm. Well, they are salted caramel. Yeah, they're pretty good. Yeah, they're really nice. Big Y brand. Oh no, they're caramel right now. These are really good with milk. Oh man. Ah, yeah, they're all right, but these taste so good. These are freeze-dried candies, so they're like Skittles, and they freeze-dried them, and the crunch is amazing. I could eat a bag of these probably within 5 minutes, so I gotta be very careful. But there's 24 grams of sugar in 30 pieces, so that's pretty bad. But they're really good. They're actually better than the cookies. You know how they're bigger? So, hold on. So they freeze dried them, and then they kind of like puff up, and they have like a space ice cream, but not space ice cream texture, and they melt in your mouth and crunch at the same time. They're amazing. They're so probably one of the best candies I've had thus far yet. You know, since the old school candy. So this would be something that if it wasn't around anymore for a new age candy, that would be comparable to many old school candies that unfortunately, you know, aren't around anymore. And it sucks because I always remember Brock's used to have those pillows candies, and they don't make those anymore. They have them on Amazon under the retro candy, but unfortunately you can't get those anymore. And those pillows were the best back in the 90s, and they were like really small, you know, and they just the colors, they had like pink, they had yellow, they had purple, they had green, and then they had other colors that I didn't like, but the good colors, they were just so good. They were just so good, you know. But I got a problem. I really like candy. I don't know why. I really like candy. I love candy. I love just indulging in gorging in candy. Whether it be chocolate, I like to do chocolate and like hard candy at the same, like one after the other. It's not a good thing. Checking the gallbladder, feel all right. We're doing all right. Feel a little pressure, you know, getting a little overfull. I can't eat much more. I'm on a limited basis, baby. What the hell am I doing now? All right, well, we're gonna put the. But yeah, you know, I mean, it's all well and good. We go up and see the dogs. I guess we can toss $25 for the Chinese. Wasn't that bad. I got Chinese and I got the spring rolls. That wasn't bad. But I messed up. I got the large order of the general, and I probably should have just got the I probably should have just got the combination or something. You know. But I could heat that up and eat it, I'm sure. With you know. I just can't like yeah. Just with the Chinese, I gotta be careful because it's pretty greasy. Not greasy, but greasy, you know. But pizza I've been doing pretty good with, so should probably stick to more stuff like that. Let's see what we got up here. Hi, Sophie. Say hi to the camera. Hello, Sophie. Hello, Sophie. There's a pretty girl. Hey, Sophie. That's Sophie. Hey, Sophie. Hey, Sos. Yeah, there's little Sophie. Hello, Sophie. Liloshki. Oh, here comes Losh. See Lilo. Say hi, Lilo. Hey, Lilo. Where you going, Losh? Oh, shoot. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's Lilo, and that's the new one, Sophie. She's like 6 months. She's been here 6 months. There's Sophie. Hey, Sophie. There you go. Hey, good girl. She loves me. When I sit down, she runs to me. And then sometimes she'll follow me downstairs to leave. Like she'll watch me leave. But yeah, Sophie really likes me. And then she'll like jump up when I get home, and yeah, she really for some reason, I think yeah, I don't know. She does some stuff she doesn't do with other people with me, I think. Right, Sophie, you love me? Yes, you love me? Yeah, she loves me. Yeah, I don't know if she was. I don't. She's. We were told she was like 3 or 4, but she's definitely older than that. It was a good deal. It was only 500 for her. So I split. We split her, but I think she's older than that. But she's very docile. Like she just likes to cuddle. She'll just lay on you. She melts into you. She'll stay. You know, Lila's a little more rambunctious, but Sophie just kind of. She'll just stay. She just loves to be loved. So I don't know. She gets a little like if you get near her, she'll like kind of like cower a little. So I don't know if she was like hit. So I always tell her what a special girl she is. So she knows she's loved here, right, Sophie? You don't have to worry about that here. And there's Lilo acting. Oh, look, she excited? Get excited. Getting excited? Sophie there. Yeah, well, the lady said she was for sale. It was the same breeder that we got Lilo from, that they got Lilo from. So the breeder said she had a dog there that was just, like a few years old. So I don't know if she was trying to get rid of her. Um, I've noticed she is afraid. Like if I bring her downstairs, she kind of gets nervous. So I don't know if, and it's weird, but I can tell she is better off here. And I made it a point to tell her that all the time, so she knows that. And then, but yeah, she'll, even when everybody's here and I come up, she just she'll stay with me. Lilo will go to everybody else, but Sophie typically will would stay with me in a way. Right, Sophie? Right? Oh yeah, you like the rubs. Yeah, it's probably a good idea we got her. I mean, it's a little more expensive. The food. I mean, it does kind of, when it was just Lilo, the food would last like 2 months. So it's like, it goes a little, and it would be like a little bag. Well, maybe not 2 months, maybe like a month on a little bag. But it's worth it because then Lilo's not, and they do good. They're left alone and they do good, and they usually use the potty, the pads good, and yeah, they do all right. They don't tear up the house or anything, so at least Lilo has somebody for the times that people aren't here. So that was kind of the main reason. Thank you. So that was kind of one of the main reasons of getting her, was so Lilo could have somebody. Then it was a good price, in a sense, because it's not a couple thousand, right? Yes, yeah. Yeah, and she'll just, yeah. That's a good girl, Loshi. I mean, Loshi, Sophie. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. There you go. There's over there. There's a pretty. There's a pretty one. Wishy, 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 wishy. I'll see. Let's see something here. Everybody else. So, was it GPO? Are you still on? Was it GPO? CPO? Oh no, never mind. Hold on. No. Ah, Lilo. Okay, in the neck. Alright. Going down. Take a little magnesium. Oh, this almost fell. Hold on a sec. So, I wonder what this tastes like. Anybody else on here? We got here Lind milk chocolate with hazelnut filling. Oh boy. Oh, I had to try it. Look at that, huh? Look at that piece. Yeah. Well, it's Christmas. Well, magnesium time. We do a little. Some magnesium in there. Then we got a little ionics. We got a little ionic boron. Shake that up. A little ionic boron goes in there. Little ionic manganese. And what's nice is these is you get a little magnesium, you get the manganese, you get some chloride, and then you get ionic trace minerals, 400 milligrams. So you get at least 800 milligrams of trace minerals added to it. I like to get the liquid minerals, but they're more of a pain in the neck because you can't swallow them. But I think they probably absorb better, but we'll see. But these are pretty good. about boron and manganese. And boron and manganese are very important. So try those there. Take a couple chromiums. Chromium GTF. We take a zinc. And we take a B complex. Yeah, so we got a couple chromium GTF. We got a zinc and we got a B complex. Oh, and a little citric, little secret. A little malic acid. Malic acid helps with absorption. So I throw in a little malic acid with the minerals because I read that the malic acid may help absorption. So I throw in a little bit of that too. And who knows if this does anything? You know, we don't know. Oh. Yeah, there we go, baby. Down to the ounce, baby. Down to the ounce. Yeah, it's a good concoction. Yeah, I get the magnesium glycinate. And then the trace minerals are good for the boron and the manganese. And then the chromium GTF is good for the blood sugar. Chromium for it's insulin cofactor. GTF chromium 200 micrograms. Now is a good brand. Amazon. They're tablets, but I get them anyways. And yeah, it supports healthy glucose metabolism. Dose is 1. Sometimes I take 1. Sometimes I take 2. Sometimes I take 1.5. Yeah. Malic acid is good too. And I think it kind of tastes kind of good. It adds like a like if you take like 10 or 12 ounces of water, put a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, or not even that, squeeze some fresh like a 1 or 2 lemons, or get the lemon juice that comes in a glass bottle, the one that I had showed before, and put like 4 to 6 tablespoons of that in there with malic acid and a half a teaspoon of baking soda. Tastes just like 7 Up. It's so refreshing. It's awesome. I love doing that. It's just refreshing. I could drink 2 of those back to back, and to me it's like if I was drinking soda. So I enjoy doing that. You know, but that's all if it works, you know. I think it might. So, you know, there's a lot of stuff happening. Yeah. I mean, I think it's worth a shot, worth a try. You know, anything's worth a try. Ah. yeah. All right, well, we got 3 on. It is the time. Oh, boy. Yeah, it's worth a try. Not too many steps today. I only did 10,516. No, not too many this week. I didn't do that much cardio this morning. I was really tired. I just did a little. 25 minutes. Only like 3,300 steps, so that's like not even working out for me. Be honest with you, it's not even working out. Even though it was like 20 minutes really, but like 25 minutes, 3,300 steps, that's not bad. But it wasn't even like working out. I was so tired, but I was just trying to, I was like, what the heck? It's better than nothing. Got the heart rate up to like 130, 140s. That was really it. I didn't really, I was like, so. But that's all right. I mean, it's something. Gets the blood flowing. Doesn't have to be intense all the time. Sometimes I don't know if it matters if it really is even that intense, anyways. I just like to just get the lungs pumping. That's why I try to do it intense at times because I need my lungs to get, like, they got to get worked. So that's why I focus on the cardio like I do. I got to work the lungs because if not, I'm going to be in some trouble. All right, I could be already am in trouble, but be even more trouble. So what do we got? 5:51, not bad. Christmas Eve. Oh, yeah, Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve. Yeah, I probably should. I was supposed to, but I never went for it. May need one. Could be in trouble. Then, yeah. It's time for oh. Wonder how packed the stores are right now. Well, I don't think any of them. I wonder if any of them are even open at this time. Still got to get a colonoscopy. Been putting it off. I don't want to deal with that. The prep. I don't know if I can handle that. Oh God. Gosh, I mean, oh boy, I'm gonna have to. But Let's see what's happening. All right, well, we got two on. Well, we might have to reboot here. A lot of lights in this room. They even have some. Yeah, I like them. I might leave them up. I don't know. I might leave them up for a little bit. I'll probably just leave it up till next year. The tree and everything. No. Well, then maybe that's better. We got to drink all that stuff still. Yeah, I'll have to do it. Oh, a nice candle burning back there. All right. Well, yeah. All right. Well, that's good news then. At least that's a help. Anybody else in the house here? Oh, all right. I don't know if mine are packets or bottles. I gotta check. I never opened the. I have the medicine here. Okay, I'll see you. Yeah, I'll probably be getting off soon. What time is it? Yeah, 5:56. Thank you. Yeah, we only have four on. All right, anybody else on here? I'm gonna shut down soon. Anybody on here? Yeah, this eye still looks a little like half shut. Like, that's weird. I am pretty tired though. I don't want to start passing out or anything. So, if there's not much engagement, that will happen pretty soon. All right. Yeah. I'd be going to some clinic. Not clinic, but a center. Close, a center where they would do it, not at the hospital. So it would be I think I would have to be there at 7. I think it would start at 8, and then and I think I'd be done by 9:30, 10 at the latest. And it's at one of those like endoscopy centers where they do the colonoscopy and endoscopies. So that's the good thing. It won't be in a hospital. And I already met the doctor that's going to do it. He's a pretty nice guy. So I already met him. Um, so I'm not, so I mean, I just got to buckle down and do it because I know with my family history, yeah, yeah, a lot of polyps taken out of somebody. So I let the doctor know that I had an aunt that had multiple polyps taken out. So he was concerned with that actually, since it was I believe, yeah. So when I explained to him a little bit about it, he thought it'd be definitely wise to do it. So I'll eventually get it done. I just gotta. I have the appointment. I think for January, February, or something. So I'll see. I'm glad mine's not done. Mine isn't done at the hospital. That would suck. All right, everybody. Well, I think I'm going to sign off too. It was good talking. And maybe I'll be back later tomorrow. All right. See anybody else? We got three. Three out, not too many. All right. Yeah. All right. For anybody else? Volley for the serve.